Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are watching my channel for the first time, please subscribe it. So today I came up with another new video, which is creation of a dashboard in Excel. So by using a couple of different methods, we'll create this dashboard. So you can create your own dashboard in a 15 minutes. So I'll be explaining this in a two parts. First I'll showcase the dashboard which I have created. So and post that will move to a creation part. So if I'm selecting a month, it is updating according to month. So I have selected August, the data is updated according to August. I have selected September, it is updating according to September. So I'll be clearing, it is showing for all, and this is city wise and the product wise and agent wise, month wise and category wise. So the raw data whatever I have used is date and the product, which product they have sold, and the category, agent name and the city where it was sold, and items, price and the overall amount. So here I have a data set from 1st of 2021 to 12th of 2021. So that is for entire year of 2021. The total records was 1650 records. So I'll be using this and I'll be showcasing you how to create a dashboard. So let's get into the video. So I have taken a duplicate copy of this data, the same data whatever I have used earlier. Just select any of the cell and go to insert, use pivot. So if you see the data, entire data got selected when I selected on a pivot. So it is asking the pivot table from tabular arrange dialog box is opened. From here it is asking for a new workbook or existing workbook. So what we'll do is we'll take a new workbook. Okay. So now first what I will be showcasing you is city wise sales. I have checkmarked as a city and drag. You can drag it or you can use a check mark. And the second amount. So I'm selecting amount and putting it into the values. Okay, if you see the number formatting is in the complete numbers, so I want to change it in the amount format. For that what I'll do is I'll right click over here, go to number formatting, select number. So I don't want any decimals, I'll put it as 0. Use separator, just tick mark on a use separator, press OK. So you can see the amount was updated. Post that what we'll do is we'll copy the pivot table and paste over here. So next what we'll do is we'll use product wise sale. So how many products were sold, what is the amount? This is 1. Next copy this one and paste here. Next is a sales agent wise. So here I'm tick marking product and adding it as a sales agent. This is my third pivot table and I'm copying the other table over here also. And next I'll use the product wise summary. So for that I'm checking on a product. So I have a 4 different, sorry, it's not product, the category. Just pick on a category, so you will get the category wise table. And next last one what I want is I want a monthly summary. For that I'm copying this, pasting over here. I'm removing the category and adding the date. If you see here, date and the month is there, so I'm looking at the month wise summary. For that I'm removing the dates. So the last pivot was added over here, which is monthly summary. So what I will do is now is I'll rename it for each table. For that select any of the line in each pivot. Go to pivot table analyze. Here you will find the pivot table name. Just select it, give it as a city, and this is again go to pivot table, analyze, and give it as a product. And next pivot table is sales agent wise, so you can put it as a sales agent or agent wise summary. And this is a category, so I'm renaming it as a category. And this is last one as a month. So this is the pivot what we have created. So I'll be removing a grid lines and renaming it as a pivot data. Take the new sheet and rename it as a dashboard. Just select the first pivot and go to insert tab. So in the insert tab you will have a insert line or a area chat. Select that. Under 2D column, use the 2D column option. So if you see my chat got created, the one which we are talking earlier, I'll be showcasing you. Right, this one is created, but here if you see the filter options is there. So I want to remove that. To remove that, select this filter options, right click, hide all field buttons on the chat. And I don't want the summary of this, so I'm deleting on the left legend, and even I'm removing a grid lines. So the name is I'm adding as a sales by city. Just copy, cut from here and paste in your dashboard sheet wherever you want. So here I want the data labels. To add data labels, you can select from this plus symbol, add data labels, or you can use a right click option on chat. Select this line, right click over here, add it as a add data labels. So this is the second method. So I'm resizing this chat. To resize, select this chat, go to format. So here you will have a height and width options. So I'm making height as a 7 and width as 16 or 16.5, and adjust this. Similarly, we'll go to pivot and select this one, insert, and going to a 2D insert column. Under 2D column, select the cluster chart. So delete all these informations, even grid lines. And hide these buttons, add the data labels, and product wise or sales by product. Copy this, cut from here, paste in your dashboard. So we'll resize this, select it, go to format option and make the height as 7 and the width as 16.5. And we'll create another chat which is related to sales agent wise. Select any of the line in this pivot and go to insert tab and select the 2D insert column bar chart. From that, select 2D bar and hide this button. Right click and hide buttons. So I don't want this summary, removing it. Removing the grid lines as well as agent. Renaming it as agent wise sales summary or sales represent. And adding the data labels. Cut from here and paste over here. Adjust it. Go to format options. Make it as 14.5 and change it as a 12. You can see this was also created, and the next chat is we'll create a donut chat for the category of by sale. So to create that, go to insert tab, use a pie or a donut and select this one. Hide these buttons. Just right click and hide it. Remove this legend also and add the name as sales by category. And I'm adding the data labels. Select the data label. If you see, there is a label options. So here I'm displaying the category name. So for each category it will display the name and the sales happened. Select it, cut from here by using a Ctrl X. Paste it over here and adjust. So the next one, here if you see in my previous dashboard, we have a slicer for a month wise summary. First we'll create the slicer, post that we'll create the month wise sales summary. So to create the slicer, select any of the chat and right click over here. Select the chat, go to pivot chart analyzer. Here you will find the insert slicer. So select with the months. So the slicer will be created. Press OK. If you see, the slicer is created and it is in the form of a single line. So to change this, here we have a slicer settings. Go to slicer, give the columns as 3. So if you see, the slicer was created and updated. But in this below we have extra columns. So to hide that, post selecting, go to slicer options. So here you will find a slicer setting. Hide items with no data. Select check mark on it. Press OK. So if you see, now it was hidden over here, and adjust it according to your requirement. So when I select any of the month, so here the data was updating on the first chat. So now I have to create the interlink for all the chat. To clear this slicer, we have an option over here, clear filter. Just pick over here. So to create the interlink between all the chats, just select the slicer, go to slicer. So here you will find a report connection. Select it. So for which category you want to create a interlink, select that. What I'll do is I'll create category, product and sales. So for month I'm not creating anything because it is already a month. Now if I select August, updating the data according to August. So I have selected July, updated July. So to select multiple, just select control and press it. So you will able to see the 2 months data. So and the last chat what we'll do is we'll create it for a month. For that, select the month related data, go to insert tab, select 2D column and take the 2D bar, hide these buttons, remove the grid lines and legend, rename and add your data labels. Cut from here and paste in your dashboard. So adjust it. Go to format option and use it as a 14.5 and this is 12. Now if you see all the data was created, just I have to format the colors. So first I'm selecting the slicer and changing the slicer with different colors. You can use any of this according to your requirement. And I'm changing the chat. Go to design tab. So here you will find the change colors. So select any of this and change your. You can use any color according to your requirement. So here I'm selecting a green color pattern. And even I'm highlighting the data values and changing it to bold. And even the title I'm making it into a different color and changing the size. For the second also I'm selecting and going to design and using this one. For the third chat also I'm using orange shade somewhat. So this I'm changing to some yellowish color. For this I'm using this pattern. So that's up to you which color and which format you want. You can change it according to your requirement. And so I want everything to be on a same color. So for this what I'll do is I'll select this and I'll double click on a format painter. I'll copy this to all the charts. Even I want the data labels to be in the same format. Just select the data label, use the format option painter and select all the data labels. Even I want this to be formatted. For this also I'm using the same. To view, for a better view, I'm changing the zoom level. So I'm making it as 70. So in this zoom level I can able to see all the data. So now I was selecting a July. My data was updated to July, and May got updated. For Jan was updated. So this is all about the dashboard creation in Excel. So if you like it, please do subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching my channel.